Hello, Battlefield and fellow platoon members over here. Just bringing you a little December 12th nose hair canal conquest map. We had Slip, FLB, Ice Pan. I believe we got Bleeding Rain. I believe his name's Ryan, but the way it's spelled, we kind of call him Rain. It's just quicker and easier. But that first little sequence wasn't much eventful. And there's another SG-553 Service Star. I don't know, maybe that's 25, 26 of them, something like that. I have quite a few. It's one of my favorite weapons, probably the favorite. But anyway, I'm going to like to chat about something that I've noticed. I've seen a few videos past week or so, probably talk for the past few months about state of Battlefield and less people seeing less channels, less videos. People are dropping off and things like that, but some people are calling for a new game. Battlefield 4 should be out, or Bad Company 3. Other people's comments are, don't make it like Call of Duty, putting something out every year just to make money, and everybody almost feels obligated to pick up the next latest and greatest version of the game out there, even though not much has changed. I guess the latest Call of Duty isn't too much different than the one previous, but anyway, my state on it is it's good. Naturally, things are going to fade off. When there's a new game out, everybody's going to make time to buy it, to play it, and the videos out there are going to be made, and someone wants to see either how to use kits, how to play objectives, some ideas, a fresh perspective, routes to objectives, how to arm this, that, and the other thing, the little tips and tricks, what works well against a chopper or a vehicle, and perk stacking, does it work, and all that kind of thing. What works for what kit, what player,
I've spotted an enemy chopper.
What's a guided shell, what's a heat seeker. When Battlefield 3 came out, everybody wanted to see what the game was like. Maybe even Call of Duty players were checking it out and taking a look. People who are thinking about playing the game took a look. I had it pre-ordered. Obviously, a whole bunch of my guys had it pre-ordered, so it didn't matter. But I want to see videos out there. I want to see people's commentary. I subscribe to, oh boy, probably 10 or 15 channels at least, and I remember one of the first ones, and he's still around. It's D-Crew Colin. It was one of my first subscriptions. Seemed like a nice guy, well-spoken, intelligent, and gave some good tips and some insight, and he played with a good bunch of guys. A few of those guys that he played with, like Stoneface, kind of dropped off and they've quieted down. Don't Blink, he's an excellent player. But, they either have other things to do, something else comes up, maybe some part of the game they dislike, maybe they find a couple of the games that interest them, maybe they, have a new job and it takes them away from Battlefield, or, if you have kids, that can always take some time. So, there's a lot of reasons out there why I don't want to say channels die off, but they slow down or take a break. And I think that's a natural progression. You're never going to get back to the way it was the 1, 2 months, 3 months into... Ooh, this is a good sequence here. First 2 or 3 months when Battlefield first came out. Yeah, watch the guy go around the back of the tank. And a little squish. So, anyway, that was nice. That's one little tip. Watch this here. I don't know why people still hide behind explosive things. Anyway, that's one little tip in a tank. If somebody's behind your tank, don't turn around. Just run them over. Maybe he's got mines there and it may be too late, but the vast majority of the time, when I have proximity, you can see what they're doing. If they're loitering around there too long, you're going to be in trouble. You may have put out some mines, but other than that, you're probably going to be fine. This little sequence was nice, but don't know if you can hear over the commentary. I hear a parachute the last second. I don't know if somebody had a spawn beacon on their team, but it comes behind me, and as soon as I hear it, I turn, and then he's right there. So, it didn't work out so well. But anyway, you know, I wouldn't judge the state of Battlefield and the interest in the game in people's channels and activity based on the first 3 months of Battlefield coming out versus the content now being put out or even being viewed. You're just going to get less. There's no way about it. You know, there's a norm. Obviously, if the game's out for 5 years, probably nobody's going to watch any videos, but I don't think that's going to be the case. You know, I don't want a game out every year. You know, yeah, I'm a level 100. It took me quite a bit of time, probably 11 months. It took me a while. I'm not the best player. I don't have the highest score per minute, but I don't have the best KD. But I enjoy it. I like unlocking my stuff, taking my time. I don't go for a lot of the assignments, especially all the recon sniper assignments. I'm just not much of a recon guy. So here's one. Tanks at 6%, 4%, pretty much at 4. Even if you get out, you're pretty much dead. But you're not getting my tank. So, I think Vault is one of FLB's buddies. We got President in here. I don't know if M. Garcia is in here. But some of the FLB's buddies are on the team, and then Slippery jumps in here, I believe. He wasn't in our squad. Iceman, and we got Rain, and obviously FLB himself, who's a very good tank driver, LAV driver. I would repair and gun for him anytime. He's top quality. So anyway, so I don't want people to think that Battlefield's dying off, or nobody's playing it, or nobody's making videos. You know, for me personally, I have taken a little bit of a break, but I have a few different video things I'm working on. I can never seem to finish one, so that's my own issue. Is I'm trying to get better at organizing my footage and dumping the stuff I don't need, and assembling the stuff for gameplay that's adequate to post. So that's my own issue. It's not a matter of that I wasn't interested or I'm not, or it's fading. And it's always nice when that happens. And I think I've mentioned it before, is you always have to take the shot. Just keep shooting. Bullets are free, doesn't count, doesn't go towards your accuracy in a tank, and you're never gonna hit it if you don't shoot it. So give it a shot. Anyway, so for me, I've been out for a little bit. Last week, came down with a pinched nerve, and that wasn't helping the situation too much. I couldn't keep a thought in my head for 10 seconds for a couple days there. It was pretty bad, but getting straightened out. Not 100% right now, but certainly doing better than I was before. So that slowed me down, but I'm not moving. Don't have any new kids, don't have any new job, so I'll be putting out stuff just for my own pleasure. It'd be nice, to get some views and some likes. That's always wonderful, but that's not why I started it. It's not why I did it. I'm not in it to make money. I've got a job. I'm better at my job than I am at playing this game and putting out videos, so there's no illusions there. But I still keep watching the guys that put out their video regularly, mostly Rival X. I'll watch Colin. I love the Russian Badger. He's probably one of my favorite. The entertainment value is excellent, and the gameplay, he's just phenomenal. But and then Level Cap. So, but those are the three: Russian Badger, Rival, and Level Cap are the three that still keep putting out content. I think because they like the game. Yeah, they're good at it, but they like the game, and you can tell. I'm not very good at it, but I like the game, and I'm going to keep trying to keep playing. I mean, this thing is always in the Xbox. Battlefield is always in the Xbox. I don't think there's a reason to take it out, but that's my take on it. I don't. Some people like to vary it up and mix it up, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But when all the guys are on that I've known for boy, now a couple of years now. I mean, Slippery, Jabberwocky. He's taking a little break from Battlefield, but if another one comes out, I know he'll be back. Um, I met those guys in Bad Company 2 a long time ago. You chit-chatted, now you're friends on Facebook. I know Tugboater personally. I know a few other guys that don't join us regularly. I know a few others personally. And then James Monty's still making videos, and I know he's been making videos for a long time. But he's taking a little bit of a break from it as well. But I don't think they dislike it. It's the same thing, and people want to find something else, have other things to do. You can't hold that against them. So I wouldn't take it that Battlefield needs to put out another game right away, mimic Call of Duty. That it's fading, that the DLCs don't work and things like that. The DLCs, I like the close quarters once in a while. I like to mix it up, but that's not always my style. But I could do that for a few hours, and each day. I don't know if I could do it all night long. It's not my style, and I like to mix it up a little bit more than that. But I do like the vehicles. I like the Armored Kill. I really liked Armored Shield. It's probably my favorite Armored Kill map. The new ones are great, though. I really like them. Epicenter's cool. I guess Katala Market is probably my least favorite, but so that's sort of the state of my affairs here. I'm at 20 and 8, so mildly acceptable, but nothing stellar. But I think I got dropped from the Xbox party, which is why it looks like everybody's leaving. But so that's the state of things. This should post up fairly shortly here, probably overnight. And I'll try to get better with organizing my gameplay, but that's my footage that I've recorded. But that's on me. That's not anything else. And it doesn't mean I'm not interested in playing anymore or going to stop putting out videos. So I appreciate you watching. Thanks for your time. And hope to see you next time. And remember, keep your stick on the ice. Thanks, folks.